guys, welcome to Cooking with Z for today. Hello my lovelies, Zila here. Yeah, we're kind of doing a little bit of a Cooking with Z video. You guys have been I've gotten so many requests lately for doing Cooking with Z, and I haven't had the time, honestly, to do Cooking with Z, but today I'm out at dinner at my friend Anthony's house, and he's got like a supper club thing going on here, and he's doing some cooking with us.
Hello.
So, hello. And he is like by far way more of a better, like way kicks my ass at cooking. So he's going to be showing you guys how to make some really awesome, authentic American foods.
So we have English cheddar. You have Philadelphia cream cheese, about 1 cup. You have about 1.5 cups of breadcrumbs. Japanese breadcrumbs is fine. You don't have to use your own. Then you have half a cup of Parmesan, and then just regular white sharp cheddar or white cheese. And then we use about in this recipe you use about 1.5 cups of melted butter.
Japanese breadcrumbs, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, they're great. I'll show you the bag. These aren't from Japan, but the ones I usually like to use are, I think these are Japanese. Anyways, they're breadcrumbs.
Cool.
You get them at the Turkish markets. So over here, you want to create a blonde roux. And the trick is to, at least for my mac and cheese, you have to use whole milk. Can't use light milk, can't use cream, has to be whole milk. So you let the butter melt, and while it's melting, you just lightly, you want to put that on high. You just lightly put in your flour while the butter's melting, and no seasoning yet. And while this is starting to saute and steam, I usually put about half of the whole entire liter in there. So half a liter. Just stick in the rest of the flour.
I've never actually been able to make the roux stuff without having it nothing but lumps.
Yeah. Well, you know, the thing is you just have to constantly be stirring it. Some chefs love to put in the flour immediately. I find that if you do that and it's too much, then you get too thick of a batter, and so then it goes from being creamy to kind of like a big lump. So I like to play with it a little bit, and plus with the cream cheese, it takes away the lumps because it's a smooth cheese.
Nice.
So as you can see, I have it on 9, and at this point, I bring it down to about 6, and just keep stirring it.
So medium high still?
Medium high. And you never take your eye off of it, because you can burn this, and then that's no fun.
Then you need to start over.
Exactly. Alright, so you got the cream cheese, you want to stick that in, and what I do here is I bring it down just a little bit more.
So now you're like just below medium.
Just below medium, because now you have the steam coming out, and then this starts to slowly melt in. I like to throw in the cheddar cheese immediately, and I love to throw in the white cheese. Okay, and at this point, I love to turn on
the water.
The water. What I do is I take it off the fire, letting the ingredients just kind of get this nice, you know, stringy, and it's really
cheesy,
nice.
melted
Yeah,
consistency.
Love it. And so what I do is I get just a regular frying pan. Stick it back up to 9, high.
What do we got going on now?
So we got butter.
Oh, and I don't know.
Butter and the panko crumbs, and then you get the Parmesan cheese, and you lightly you don't want to burn it, but this is going to be the topping, and you just mix this in together with the butter, all together, nice and patient-like.
We just need to do everything up here because we want to keep this special for
And you just pat this right on top. This will be in the oven at 150 degrees Celsius. And it will bake for about 15 minutes. And you get a nice golden brown crust on top. And what I do is I always have an extra bit of cheddar. Just because you can never have too much cheddar in your mac and cheese. So.
Do you keep that on warm, or you're just letting that sit over there?
I just let it sit. Because I'm going to be doing this al dente, and then I'm going to put it in the pot, mix it all together, and then stick it into the casserole dish.
And it keeps cooking when it's in the oven, so it's very important that the noodles aren't done.
Exactly. Yeah. I like to thin it out just a little bit, because when this gets on board, then I'm going to add in the rest of that cheddar, and then it gets...
So just a little more milk, and let's see the consistency of it now.
And you have this kind of consistency. So it's still melting. Not all the cheese is melted yet.
Okay.
So... Because what I've learned through this recipe in our family is you don't want to melt all the cheese, because then you don't want it to be liquid, complete liquid. You want the cheese to at least to be attached to one of the noodles, and so then you get that full Patti LaBelle moment,
Do you still have your apartment?
I want to kick your shoes off. Noodles al dente. Them, you just stick them all in to the pot.
Everybody in the hot tub.
Everybody in the hot tub. And if you can tell, I have my, I still have it off.
Okay, the heat's off.
Yeah, there's nothing going on here. Now, I'll tell you a secret.
I love secrets.
This is when you salt and pepper. You don't wait till you get to the casserole dish. You do about a palmful, about that big. Now, keep in mind, the noodles are already salted, so you don't have to put that much in there. Alright, now, it's debatable, but lots of chefs love white pepper because it's a white roux. I love the taste of black pepper.
Do they actually taste different?
Absolutely. I can give you a taste right now between the two.
This is how good I am at my cooking show stuff when I don't know the difference between white pepper and black pepper.
So, for example, if you want to come over, this is fresh ground pepper. You want to take a smell, and you see how that, see, so that's normal. And then white pepper has more of a saltier
very different smell.
Yeah. So it does change the contrast, the contents of the flavor, or I don't even know if that's the correct sentence. So here is our dill. Alright. Sorry about that.
It's alright.
Just like so. I'll put it all. Now, since you didn't bring our pie pan back, I'll let you take leftovers if you bring back both, okay?
Alright. So I should be more irresponsible in the future.
I was just thinking, maybe I shouldn't have told you. He's going to say, I forgot everything again, so don't know how that happened. Alright, so basically with your hand, you just sprinkle this everywhere. Okay. You don't put any tinfoil on. Now what I do is I put it with the fan, not just with the baking. Okay. The fan circulates the heat, and it makes it much more crispier. So just a little trick as well.
Oh, that's a good tip.
Alright.
And then the mac and cheese, it came out just gorgeous.
Yeah, it didn't darken as much as I wanted to, but the thing is, when you start seeing it bubble on the side, you got to take it out.
Okay.
Because then you don't want to overcook the noodles.
That's how you know it's done.
Yeah.